Hello students, this is the continuation of exercise 3.5 pair of linear equations in two variables. In the previous class, we have done up to question number 2 of exercise 3.5. So I am continuing with question number 3. Question number 3. Solve the following pair of linear equation by the substitution and cross multiplication method. You are asked to solve 8x plus 5y is equal to 9, 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. Assemble two linear equations are given and you are asked to solve it by two methods, by substitution method and cross multiplication method. Please do it as homework. There is nothing complicated in this question. Simply by using both the method, cross multiplication method and substitution method, solve it. Now question number 4. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by any algebraic method. Now you are given the freedom to solve these questions by any algebraic method. As I told you in my previous class, the best method for solving a pair of linear equation is elimination method. By equating the coefficients of any one variable, eliminate by subtraction or addition. So elimination method is the most commonly followed method for solving a pair of linear equation. First question. A part of monthly hostel charge is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. So the hostel charge consists of two things. One is a fixed charge. We can call it as room rent. Second part depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. So let the fixed charge be X rupees. Let the food charge or mess charge per day is equal to Y rupees. It is given when a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges. It is given the total hostel charge for 20 days is equal to 1000 rupees. So what all comes in 1000 rupees? A fixed hostel charge which can be taken as X and the daily mess charge Y rupees. If the daily mess charge is Y rupees, what is the mess charge for 20 days? 20Y. So what is the total hostel charge? X plus 20Y. So the first equation is, so here let the fixed charge is equal to X rupees. Let the mess charge per day. Let the mess charge per day is equal to Y rupees. Now, according to first condition, X plus 20Y is equal to 1000. Equation number 1. Now the question continues. Whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charge and the cost of food per day. So second condition, for 26 days the hostel charge is 1180. So according to second condition, X plus for 26 days the mess charge will be 26Y. So X plus 26Y is equal to 1180. Equation number 2. The best method for solving it further is elimination method, because in both the equation number 1 and equation number 2, X is allowed. So by subtraction, X and X can be cancelled. I hope you can further continue this by solving it by any method, and the best method is elimination method. So please solve this question further by elimination method. Now next question. Question number 2. A fraction becomes 1 upon 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 upon 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. Already we have done this type of fraction question. In fraction type questions, what is our supposition? Let the numerator is equal to x and the denominator is equal to y. Therefore, the fraction is x upon y. First condition, a fraction becomes 1 upon 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. Nothing is mentioned about denominator. So, denominator will remain as y only. 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So, according to first condition, 1 is subtracted from the numerator. That means x minus 1. And the denominator is y. Then the fraction becomes 1 upon 3. Cross multiply. 3x minus 3 is equal to y, or 3x minus y is equal to 3. Equation number 1. Now again it is given according to second condition. What is the condition given? It becomes 1 upon 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. 8 is added to denominator. So x upon 8 plus y. 8 is added to denominator. So it is 8 plus y. Then it becomes 1 upon 4. In the same way, cross multiply. 4x is equal to 8 plus y. 4x minus y equal to minus 8. So, by cross multiplication, you will get equation number 2. Then solve it by any method. Here also, you can see while making the equation, you will get y and y similar. So you can cancel y this time from both the equation. Continue further by any method, but my suggestion is do it by elimination method. Question number 3. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. That is negative marking. For each right answer, you will get plus 3. But for each wrong answer, you will get minus 1. Then, Yash scored 40 marks in total. Further, had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. Second condition, if the marks for each right answer is plus 4 and the mark for each wrong answer is minus 2, then the marks obtained by Yash will become 50. How many questions were there in the test? Here you can be confused a little because only one thing is asked. How many questions were there in the test? So, it appears to be like there is only one variable. But no, there are 2 variables in this question also. What are these 2 variables? Let the number of right answer questions is equal to x. And let the number of wrong answer question is equal to y. Then what is the total number of questions? X plus y. So the final answer of this question will be x plus y. So here x and y are let the right answer questions is equal to x and let the wrong answer questions is equal to y. Now let us apply the first condition. According to first condition, for each right answer you will get plus 3 and for each wrong answer you will get minus 1. So if there are x right answer questions and if each question will be given 3 marks, what is the total mark? 3x. But you have done y wrong answer question and for each wrong answer question you will get minus 1. So what will be your total score? 3x minus y. Because for each right answer question x you will get plus 3. So total marks of right answer 3 into x. From this 3x you are losing the mark because for each wrong answer question you will be awarded minus 1. So for y wrong answer question you will get minus y1. So the total mark is 3x minus y and it is given, it is 40. Now according to second condition, if the mark for each right answer question is plus 4, the total mark is 4x. And for each wrong answer question it is minus 2. So 4x minus 2y. Then this score will become 50. 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. 4 to 50. We can take 2 common and cancel. So it becomes 2x minus y is equal to 25. This is equation number 2. Now you can see in both the equation, here also there is minus y, here also there is minus y. So subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, y and y will get cancelled and solve it further. So this is question number 3. This is also an important type question. Now, next question, question number 4. This is a very important question. It's a several time repeated board exam question. So please take care of this question. Question is, places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they will meet after 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? I repeat, it's a very important question. There are two places, A and B on a highway, which is 100 km apart. The distance between two places A and B is 100 km. Now you are given the first condition. If a car starts from A and another car starts from B, and if both the cars travel in the same direction, then they will meet after 5 hours. Since they are meeting after 5 hours, point number 1, you must remember the speed of car A will be more than that of car B. Then only this car can meet this car, because they are 100 km apart from each other now. That means car B is 100 km ahead of car A in the beginning. After 5 hours, if car A catches car B, the speed of car A is more than that of car B. So, see, after traveling 5 hours, car A will catch up car B. Suppose car A and car B are meeting at C. After 5 hours, both the cars are meeting at C. So, listen. What is the time taken by car A to travel the distance AC? 5 hours. Let us take the speed of car A as x kilometer per hour. Let the speed of car A is equal to x kilometer per hour, and let the speed of car B is equal to y kilometer per hour. Car A is traveling for 5 hours. So what is the distance traveled by car A in 5 hours? Distance is equal to speed into time. So x into 5, 5x. So distance traveled by car A in 5 hours is equal to 5 into x equal to 5x kilometer. In the same way, what is the distance traveled by car B in 5 hours? Again, distance is equal to speed into time. Y into 5 equal to 5y. So, I may write, let the speed of car A is equal to x kilometer per hour. Let the speed of car B is equal to y kilometer per hour. Now, distance travelled by car A in 5 hours is equal to speed into time is equal to x into 5 equal to 5x kilometers. Similarly, distance travelled by car B in 5 hours is equal to 5 into y equal to 5y kilometers. Now let us see what is the relation between this 5x and 5y. See, what is 5x AC? Car A has started from A and reached C in 5 hours. So, total distance travelled by car A is 5x. That is, AC equal to 5x. Now, BC equal to 5y. What is the difference between AC and BC? The difference between AC and BC is 100 kilometer. AC equal to 100 plus BC. Therefore, AC minus BC is equal to 100. This is equation number 1. A has travelled 100 plus BC. B has travelled only BC. So what is the relation? AC is equal to 100 plus BC, or AC minus BC is equal to 100. You can make the equation in any of these two ways. So we can write according to first condition, AC, that is AC is equal to 100 plus BC. What is AC? 5x is equal to 100 plus 5y, or 5x minus 5y is equal to 100, or we can take 5 common and cancel from both sides. It will become x minus y is equal to 20. This is equation number 1. I hope all of you understand. Distance travelled by car A in 5 hours is 100 km more than the distance travelled by car B in 5 hours. That is 5x is equal to 100 plus 5y, or 5x minus 5y equal to 100. Taking 5 common and cancelling from both sides, x minus y is equal to 20. This is equation number 1. Now let's see second condition.
Go.
Now let's see the second condition. According to second condition, it is given If they travel towards each other, they will meet in 1 hour. If A travel towards B and B travel towards A, then they will meet in 1 hour. So in 1 hour time, suppose A travels this much, and in the same 1 hour time, B travel towards A, and suppose B has traveled this distance. Now what is the relation between distance travelled by car A and distance travelled by car B? This time, distance travelled by car A plus distance travelled by car B is equal to 100. Because when they are travelling towards each other and wherever they meet at that particular time, the total distance travelled by both the cars together will be equal to total distance, that is 100. Now what is distance by car A in 1 hour? Distance is equal to speed into time. X into 1 equal to X. Plus distance travelled by car B in 1 hour. Y into 1, that is Y. X plus Y is equal to 100. Equation number 2. Already we have X minus Y is equal to 20. Equation number 1. X minus Y is equal to 20. Equation number 1. You have both the options open. If you add together, then Y and minus Y will get cancelled. If you subtract, then X and X will get cancelled. You can do either addition or subtraction. I am doing equation number 2 plus equation number 1. I am doing addition. X plus X, 2X plus Y minus Y, cancel. 100 plus 20, 120. X is equal to 120 upon 2 equal to 60. Now, putting the value of X. Putting X is equal to 60 in equation number 1. X minus Y is equal to 20. 60 minus Y is equal to 20. Take 20 to this side. 60 minus 20 is equal to Y, or Y is equal to 40. So we got X is equal to 60 and Y is equal to 40. After solving the word problems, you have to write the final answer in statement with proper unit. So after getting the values of X and Y, don't leave it there. Now you have to write two statements. Therefore, speed of car A is equal to 60 km per hour. Speed of car B is equal to 40 km per hour. I hope all of you understood. This is a very important question. Now the last question, question number 5. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. As soon as you read this first sentence, you will come to know what are X and Y in this question. This question is all about length and breadth of a rectangle. So let the length of the rectangle be X and let the breadth of the rectangle be Y. So let the length of the rectangle be X, let the breadth of the rectangle is equal to Y. Therefore, what is its actual area? Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So actual area is equal to X into Y, that is XY. Now come to the first condition. The area gets reduced by 9 square unit if length is reduced by 5. So according to first condition, length is reduced by 5 units. So length is x minus 5. And breadth is increased by 3. Breadth is y. It is increased by 3. So it is y plus 3. Now what is the area? Length into breadth. So this is the new length and this is the new breadth. So x minus 5 into y plus 3 will be the new area. And it is given area will get reduced by 9 square unit. Actual area is xy. It will be get reduced by 9. So xy minus 9. I repeat. When length is reduced by 5 means x minus 5. Breadth is increased by 3 means y plus 3. Then the area is length into breadth, that is x minus 5 into y plus 3. Then it is given the area will get reduced by 9 units, that is xy minus 9. Don't worry by seeing this xy in this question, because when you open this bracket, here also you will get one xy. First term will be x into y, xy. This xy and this xy will get cancelled. So, on solving this bracket, you will get an equation in x and y only. xy will get cancelled from both sides. Second condition, if we increase the length by 3, so according to second condition, if we increase the length by 3 means x plus 3 and the breadth by 2 units, breadth also increased by 2 units. So new breadth is y plus 2. Then the area increases by 67 square units. Then the area is xy. It will get increased by 67 square unit, means plus 67. So second condition, new length is x plus 3, new breadth is y plus 2, because this time length is increased by 3 and the breadth is also increased by 2 unit. So x plus 3 into y plus 2 equal to xy plus 67. Once again, when you open the bracket, you will get an xy in LHS. There is an xy in the RHS. Both xy and xy will get cancelled. You will get another equation in x and y. Take it as equation number 2. Now solve 1 and 2 by any method. As I told you, better you go with elimination method. That is the end of exercise 3.5. Please practice all the questions. All these word problems are very important ones. So please practice.